Me family, una good evening, una good afternoon, or una good morning. This now on a program again, Salone Cashbox. Me family, today, now the 4th of April, 2025, April 4, 2025. Me people, today, I want to come and talk about what really they affect this whole, quagmire, this whole confusion, this whole, forwards and backwards, this back and forth game as to, who da right and who da not right. You see, Salone people, I always they say one thing. This whole fight, to anything where you dey fight, you get for understand where you dey eat ginger cake. Are you expecting for taste ginger inside it, or you dey expect for taste banana day? If you dey expect for eat banana cake, are you expecting for taste banana inside it or ginger cake? If you dey expect for eat cassava cake, are you expecting for taste the taste of cassava or yam? What in really you dey expect from the thing where you really want it? If you dey expect for it cassava leaf, what in really that cassava leaf, something like sometimes when you dey expect for it cassava leaf, then I go give you fried soup. You ask the one, say no to this abai. Like you dey expect for it fried soup, they go give you cassava leaf. You go be like, not to this abi they expect. To the extent when you go to a cookery shop, you dey ask who soup wey dem cook. If you don't match with the taste, which you fella, which you feel for it at that particular time, you dey walk away. Because at the time, you don't go expect for it cassava leaf. It's the same way. Democracy. Waiting we dey expect from democracy. When we vote, we forget the result. The people and voice, the people and waiting the people and say that in vote for, that in for happen. So some people, if we see we show sign of frustration, sign of ala, it is because we go to a cookery shop, we ask waiting the because when we did a salon, when we be there Papa Shaki in one party system, we coped with it. Because now that day we say, okay, now in day, let we just cope with them. But if we say a democracy, Salone people, we don't for allow autocracy. Some one-man show till we say now this will happen, then we just accept them. We know for do them. We know for do them. So this is the thing where we dey fight for. It is not because now Samuel come out with a fight for and all that in the day. Some people today I want to talk about something we are titled the best teacher and the stubborn student. To some extent, the stubborn, I don't want to say stupid, but the stubborn student we not sabi. But it don't make up your mind say, me where you see me so, left me so our day. Now so our day. Don't try. Don't try. Because when you see me so, first of all, I need to pay attention to what you they say. I need to watch that blackboard. Just left me so. Me, I don't surrender, say, I don't want to learn nothing. This is the dilemma. This is the pain where we go through. That's alone. It is the pain. Ibrahim sent me a title, send me a message where he sent me a title, which I will do one of these days. Some people, please, if I get title, I said that to me. I don't mind. I can think around it. This now we all get this fact. Not to one person. At times, if I run out of, like one thing they will be run out of title. That title, no, that title, no title. It tells you, like Ibrahim said a title to the or maybe it's a title to my Salone people, on a serious note, what we need to do, and again, Ibrahim, like, stop, that guy me into within a different frequency, completely different frequency. That guy, what you call him, Reggie Cole or whatever, we not dealing at the same frequency at all. Just because, that fuller man go open fuller shop, means say he understand how an economy where they run in fuller shop they work. For my Reggie open business, he get business, successful business, which I'm really happy for. I'm so happy for this guy because it's all about taking risk. Business na risk. I love that, but it doesn't mean it gets what it take for analyze how in business the policies them where they up the cloud where they make in business successful. It doesn't mean because fuller man go open fuller shop na that corner does not mean like he understand how in business they become successful. Now policies them. And those policies now outside some power we sit. Like I don't need for big businessman, I don't need for rich, for able to understand policies. I don't need for gentry like him because he's a millionaire. But for make I understand the policies. Like even like today, let me talk about like, where Donald Trump they lay off people and government, like government, workman and all that thing. And they waiting Donald Trump, how they balance. I mean, they try to balance them. You see, this is some of the good things about capitalism. I'm not saying the people when they lose their job, it is right, but now the fact that they take away, let government concentrate on like in core activities them where they want achieve. So like now waiting Donald Trump in Treasury Secretary, they kind of like out in the balance them off. Then they expect say the private sector go kick in, and then when the private sector kick in, they go able to employ these people that are they're laying off. For instance, like the tariff where they Donald Trump hypothetically they talk say go bring jobs them into America. Where in fact like right now they're not making a predict recession self now America and all that because of like the reciprocal tariff and all that and the way they go on America now. But waiting out in it, then they can say if they bring job now America, the private sector will kick in and then they go employ these people them where then they lay off. That's just like but again, all these economic theories to some extent cannot hold sometimes, or well most of the times it does, but it cannot hold all the time. So don't compare Regina businessman. He doesn't even understand like the overarching policies them where they make, like for instance in leasing business where they operate in. If today they stop like policies are set for make a leasing and they operate and all that. Like recently they changed the leasing standard, the accounting standard for lease. It could well affect in business, but does he understand that? So the overarching thing is what they look at. The things that they make. So like not so man to compete by waiting. No. That man a businessman. He don't even understand waiting they make it, in business kind of like thrive. He said he don't even understand that. So why should I, no. I'm way above that nonsense thought. Like, because fuller man go open fuller shop and they sell bread and butter, they make money. Does that mean he understand if a flour the price affected how mother be the policies and they affect the flour price? Does he understand? Like how it eating profit? No. Anyway, Salone people, it's just a quick distraction to Salone people. You see, the problem we they face, the best teacher and the stubborn student. Salone people, when I make no mistake, you see the problem we're facing now. The problem with that ain't right, this ain't right. It is because the student, people like it just goes back to that music. Like I think Joseph will sing culture where he say, I tried and I tried. They just cannot understand. Because their minds are made up. Nothing more they change them. They stubbornly stupid. They stubbornly settle for waiting and get right now. They don't care. They don't want to know. Their minds are settled. They don't care. Nothing will change them, because one thing, since Richard Conte, they were nine and closest ally. Then they expect if Richard Conte come. It's not about policy. It's about themselves create lane. Oh, this now the closest ally. If you see get work, just so me own support don't get soap. Me own better don't come. That's why they're doing that. So they're stubbornly stupid. They're arrogantly stupid. So no matter what thing we do, it is because they look like people and they're not within the SLPP, not just because they get laid. It is not because they believe in waiting Madabio to do that is the right way. But they believe that Madabio, now actually they give their lane. Destroy the country reputation. They don't care about that. The country reputation, in fact, not mean anything to them. Because then they make money from the drugs. Whether Salone get good name or not, they don't care. They don't care. Salone people, you see, I want to talk briefly, let me just pick some truth in them. Then say, oh, Samora Kamara out, like, show leadership, they show toughness. You see, Salone people, when you delegate tasks, right? When you delegate tasks to people, sometimes you one of the quality of a manager or a leader, now for make you give people them that autonomy, give them that free will, for make them able to operate, make them feel like say themselves not part of like their own that entrepreneurial mindset. That me self not part of this. Like I'm taking lead. Who say a day? Who say them puts me for make a lead? I'm taking leadership role. You know, I was listening to Malika in audio today. Malika. He said something. He said, Richard Conte, now you then give the RRFs. Now you be there in charge of the election. Where are the RRFs them? The results reconciliation forms them. Now you say where you been there. How do you take responsibility as a leader? As a leader. How do you take responsibility as a leader in the side where they give you for control? How did you take responsibility? But when they ready, they say someone can not show leadership. But the side where they put you, did you show leadership? I say some people, and sometimes we need to ask this question. And this is the reason why they say, like the best teacher and the stubborn student. When you say these things, people not able to kind of like they understand when you are trying to explain these things. Say, oh no, now make yesterday me audio. I think some people misunderstand them slightly because I was being provocative towards the APC and say, if una faces somewhere sell, una get legal reason, a proper foundation for which you guys are making that statement, get rid of this man and fight for, because it tells you that we are not after Samora Kamara, we are after like the people, the mandate, the right. If una be fit for the result, and then una get rid of Samora Kamara, we never be get problem with una. We never be get problem with una. If anything, Samora Kamara for the have a go out. Now for the have a go out. Now that's no more me they say. People I think people kind of like say, oh, how they go get rid of Samora Kamara. The point is not because they don't get no evidence. Because for when they get rid of Samora Kamara, they need to they need to call meeting, they need to see evidence. But if they do that, rather now their own evidence go come on and do out and sell. So I be kind of like, like when my papa they say, when you want to call alligator in the water, call her Omore. When come on and do now before you call her in real name. They cajole them for me to see. Some people, so if the leadership somewhere Usa you there for us, you not show leadership. You the Richard Conte, you did not show leadership. You did not show leadership. So why do you then think that you fail in your own leadership skills, your own autonomy where they give you? Like if somebody come for me, first of all, as a leader, if somebody you delegate task for to then you go begin a monitor to them. You're not a good leader. Let them take autonomy, responsibility of their roles. That's a good leadership skills. But you see, Salone people, when you go back and kind of like say, okay, but this rich I can't not take leadership. The RF them will decide the way we take responsibility for. 30 days, we don't see the RF them. When I tell we, where am? You know, show leadership skills. When I Samuel Kamara, in your leadership skills. Now they talk about, oh, the man weak, the man. But that leads me safely again to like Anescoma. Then say Samuel Kamara weak and all that in it. All that display, you see, people, you can be softly spoken. Some people will criticize Samuel Kamara. You can be softly spoken, does not mean like you're weak. No, take somebody in personality like as a sign of being weak. No, you don't need to go dep and post business for me to see and say you're tough. You know, like you're tough, like not to crack and all that. You don't need to be. Someone, okay, Anescoma, where like get somebody abuse the constitution, cuts before in convoy, a block in convoy, where it's treasonable within the constitution. It is stipulated that it is treasonable. And as Koma canon in convoy, it say make the left arm make it go. Is that sign of like una own definition of like a tough leader? Is that sign of a tough leader? Uda, like someone come away, they look at the people and say, the international community, they fail we for prosecute this man. They go say, oh, because you're not president, that whatever it was. I believe Charles Taylor, I don't know if he be the left power or whatever. But the international community, when are the moral guarantors, where for the kind of like checkmate this guy, they're not doing it. They don't kill people and they do nothing about it. So someone come out now, they try for say they show some amount of, respect for the people, say no, in the world, like the international community, they fail with all and they might take like a different approach and protect the people. They say a week. You see, this is the dilemma, Salone people. They say, oh, Samuel Kaba. But you, Anescoma, madam, you caught before you convoy. You say, no, let we left him. Why you do that? You see and say, you want that stability. You know what create Salone, a country, we don't come out, like, from war. Like the old thing about the war is still kind of like the clouds, us moving forward and all that thing and there. So you say, no, can create another tension back. Because no matter what, you get young people and back where, they're oblivious to certain facts. Their minds, they're not open to certain facts. You say, okay, no, this man left farm. Let me judge you say, like me, I always stand with the fact and say, okay, it was a good thing. Because you see, Salone is still being kind of like termed and labeled as a very risky country to this day. And Madam, you just can't magnify that position there. But we can easily have said, you're a very, very weak leader. Is that true? Within yourself, is that true? Your own, waiting you let go of a big pass Samuel Kamara Yun. Because, like, if people, like that stupid talk when they talk, say, now I get the police, now I get the army, which I hate. I hate when people in the talk, then oh, now I get the police. Can you imagine an institution where for powerful, the president answerable to the police and the army? What do the Constitution say? It say, I think now section 165 or so, it say, like, in the event outside government and they abuse the Constitution, the army need for kind of like guard the Constitution. The army, the institution very powerful, past even the president. Now I go tell you, say, but let we go with that mindset there. And say, oh, Manabiona gets the president. You be get the army, the police and all that in there. They block your convoy. Nothing you not do. Let me go with that stupid, somewhere now way, like in an empty for feather. They say weak. But you get all the ammunition within your powers. You did not do anything about it. But as someone come out and say, a weak. Come on. For me, I don't fault you because I believe you have to look at the bigger picture. Creating, giving that, you know, that persona, Salone, for make we look good. No, we've got too much dark history. Let me try for make them fine. I don't blame you for that. But anybody can say you shows a bigger sign of weakness than Samura Kamara. Why bigger sign? When you call Madabio for Ebola, go get him money and all that, them for go help the campaign. All that one day, you were being magnanimous. For look at the bigger picture. Somebody can say, well, you don't go rebel with time and make you get power. I don't want to believe all those things. But let's look at whether they show sign of weakness, whether they show sign of padi or your business. Come on. Nayana, people in the talk say, oh, you may not be president, you be invite Madabio. Me not even want to go to that side. Quite in Madabio reign, where you don't become ex-president now. Like Madabio invite the APC. You want to be kind of like how with that false thing for say, men can make peace. Where tension be done in the country. They invited the APC now the State House. Waiting happen towards the end of the meeting. Then tell we, the news reporter, then tell we say, you and Madabio, they left Una alone inside a room. Una also no more. Did people judge you? Did people judge you? It was out in the news. When they say they left Una alone, Una two no more sit down inside a room. Una all two no more, they left Una all two. Who knows? Did people judge you? Did people judge you? Samuel Kamara, go meet Madabio. Then we agree say no tell Una. Which I know. Samuel Kamara had your blessing. I know. But I don't want to be some people don't take me word for it because me are not be any two way like you know like but I know I just get like you know I know but Una not take and say that's true. If even we go meet him personally, come on, like does that mean where after I go meet him, that man did come now? They talk say they produce results, they produce IRFs them, they produce to the extent the MCC money no come. Think about this. Who that go do that? Who that go sell this sell? The man they pursue that thing there. They pursue to the extent the MCC money then stop them. They pursue these things. Hey, boy, Salone people them. Unafraid scene. But it all goes back. Like we meet up a very, very good teacher. We all when they try for teach about this electoral justice, what's the real meaning for electoral justice. We all teaching about these things. But hold on. It meets up stubborn, stupid students, unfortunately. So, like, wait till we talk now. Like, wait till we talk. Then they change. Their minds are made up. Their minds are made up. So, waiting for Dunaya. We're going to talk no more. For solidify we own position. Una, we believe in this fight. And trust me, Una, we believe in this electoral fight. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the just thing. That's the right thing to do. Make no mistake. It's the right thing to do. Keep fighting, keep believing, because it is the right thing to do. Whether Samuel Kamara gets her, you know, gets her more. But me, now I go pull that by the international community, and me and them go begin the whole on. Now it's go pull that by them. Because to this day, we get something when they call it tripartite. 3 parties engagement. We've never heard from them. They play games with we because this is what they want for Africa. Salone people, yeah, this whole thing, they say someone meet Madabio. But so let's go, you know, meeting Madabio, and then they can pursue the result. They pursue things, they talk about things, they expose this very post where you go sell to. What does it mean? What does it mean? When I left scene. But the whole thing we go talk and talk and talk. The fact is, people, the student his or our mind is made up to remain stupid. Teacher, no waste time for me. Where you see me, so I want to go drive Omolanke. No disrespect to Omolanke drivers, because you are all part of like the economic activity in our country. I was thinking about something. I believe like Salone, they don't born genius them in that country. They genius them, but rather the system failed them. The system failed them. I remember back in the days, like, when we would come out school. Like, I remember me tactics, because when we come out school, you know, we get for go sell na Camus Street, because my mama they sell then you know, breadfruit chips and you know cheese straw, like then flour chips and all that thing. So what we been do, we be kind of like when we come out school, you know, sometimes towards the evening we go always go to we go sit on na Camus Street Junction, you know, Minde Church. You know, Salone people, I'm just saying this for go sell. So what's in the apple? You just go sit down and look the cake and the breadfruit chips and all that thing in there. You sit down, you know, they get enough time for study. So what I begin do, I noticed that. So what I begin do, as I come out school, so I don't go study. Like as I come out school, whether it's the day, I don't go study, because I want to try for, you know, study, because like there is no way anybody they wait for me. I have to take responsibility. Again, I have to kind of like take autonomy of my own future or destiny. Yes, like me mama, me papa go always ask me for study back in the evening. Like when you don't come outside. But sometimes you don't tire. Sometimes when you can now sleep no more than a year. So wait till I change my own pattern. As I come out school, they say no, we get some block then like now we had. I go spend 1-2 hours study. I take responsibility. So imagine if I did not make that sacrifice. Even say when my papa they ask me for study, sitting I sleep, Usaya for me day like today. And I'm not saying it's because, you know, like, oh, because like other people are not doing I make like the day. Because the system fail we. The system fail we. But it shouldn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. You get people away very, very clever, picking them where they sell, and that's their country day. But tell me, how they go do well in school where all day? Then they go and sell, then they go and wing on. Like with markets now they aid. How they go study? Not so stupid and stupid. But the system not allow them for able kind of like show forth waiting and get. They don't go and pass the we go on. If you tell them for can study, even tell, come on, tell me how they go able. Now sleep no more than go sleep. They wouldn't go fail you if you wanna that we'll begin the class, then fail, begin to say class 1 don't go, class 2 don't go. But realistically, when I think about it now, it is the system. It is the system, because for me the educator, for me the ito, since one person not educate, you know go die. But if you know it, you go die. So you see, some people anyway, let me leave it here. And I get a good weekend, good evening, and thank you ever so much for the share with audio there. Now thank you, and God bless you now. Thank you.